There we go. Perfect.
How many minutes do I have before session? One.
One singular minute.
I mean,
1 minute.
we're kind of probably gonna start whenever we end up starting.
Whenever bitches get here.
I knew that's what you were thinking.
Sean, you have a problem.
Yeah, I agree, Sean. I think you have a problem you need to talk to someone about.
She hung up on me.
Correct.
And then texted me.
Seems like an automated response if I've ever seen
I think we have everyone until for now.
I tried calling Serenity. She hung up on me and then texted me, "Sorry, I can't talk right now." And I said, "You okay? We have D&D, so we'll see."
She messaged in the chat that she's at work, so she'll probably be a little later.
Oh, okay.
She's thinking probably 8 o'clock at earliest 7:45. So we might start at like 7:45.
Which is fine. We can talk about stuff, considering this is the first time we've met since school has started.
Yeah.
How is classes going for you, Ricky?
They're alright so far.
Anything interesting?
I'm taking vocal lessons.
Ooh. I love that for you.
Does that mean we'll get to hear more voices?
I'm taking Professor Poff. Vocal lessons in terms of singing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had heard.
Disappointment.
What do you,
I mean,
getting like a minor?
No, I'm just taking them to take them. They're gonna count as extra credit for me. I mean, to be fair, me taking vocal lessons to sing is probably gonna at least somewhat translate over to voices.
Because it gives you new vocal warm-ups and new ways of using your voice.
Yes.
Which, fair enough.
At 7:31, Matt said that they'll be soon, so it might be showing up quickly. But no, yeah, things are going good so far.
Nice. I'm glad that things are going well for you, though.
Yeah.
So I'm enjoying my classes. I'm learning sign language with Sean. Sean and I are in the same class.
Me and Ed are taking history of rock and roll together.
Oh, nice. Good for them. And then I've got a trauma class, which I'm learning a lot more than I thought I would. I got to see a brain scan of what it looks like when I disassociate. It's a literal blue screen of the brain.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. There is no activity at all. The brain shuts down.
No think.
Yeah, quite literally.
I know what I can talk about while we're all sitting here.
Sure.
Hey, yo.
What are people's ideas of doing a session for Vampire the Masquerade?
Yes.
Only if we get the fucking, things to work.
Wow. Well, I'm using a sniper rifle. I know, but I just watched you whiff twice.
Sean's playing Valorant.
Never happened. This is why I don't play first-person shooters.
But
Judge people who fail at them.
but it's a literal blue screen of the brain, so I'm finding that very interesting. I'm also learning about the history of disabilities. Social psych's not all that interesting. I'm ruining a book. On purpose.
Were you ruining the book for social psych?
I'm ruining the book for art therapy.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Makes sense.
It's okay, it's an overhyped book anyway.
It is. A little
The
bit.
book that I'm ruining is The Fault in Our Stars.
Yeah, take that, John Green.
The temptation to send a TikTok to John Green going, "I'm sorry, John Green.
I'm sorry, John Green, but
My
I haven't. You're my second favorite Green. I'm sorry.
My professor told me to."
We'll probably never see it, though.
Probably.
Hey, you know.
One can dream.
Like, I'm being realistic.
Yeah, but I could tweet it at him. It'd be funny.
So Calvin's clearly interested.
See it on Twitter.
Yes. Was other people interested in still doing that?
Again, I'm interested if you can get the thing to work.
Yeah, it's mostly just gonna be a matter of a time when we can all get together to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be figured out at some point. You might just want to make a poll and be like, all right, who's interested, and give me your name if you are.
Didn't he do that last time? And
Yeah.
Didn't have the people not do it.
Because I didn't feel like it, and that's fine.
True.
It's because you can't tell me how to live my life.
To be
Yeah.
fair, most people did that whole but this next poll will be a lot quicker because it won't be all the questions of what are you okay with.
Yeah.
Are you winning some?
Sean isn't good enough to win.
Damn.
The problem is you're right.
Self roast. Ouch.
Problem is you're right.
They did that job for me. Sean, are you just gonna take that?
Apparently.
Yes. It's the truth. You're not gonna like challenge Ricky to a 1v1. I don't think you have Valorant. I mean, it's free.
No, I don't play Valorant. That's why I'm really surprised that your next fireback wasn't something along the lines that I don't play Valorant.
No, you play World of Warcraft like a scrub.
I haven't played World of Warcraft in forever.
Neither have I. And I keep meaning to log on and let them know that I'm alive.
Does that also mean you're a scrub for?
To be
Yes,
fair,
I was calling myself a scrub.
To be fair, I was going to, and then all this shit with Blizzard and Activision happened. I was like, no, thanks. I'll come back later.
Say, I mean, I've got friends who are probably wondering where the fuck I am, so.
I'm going to get milk and cigarettes. I'll be back.
Oh my god, my friend Chris got Ashes of Alar.
Oh, a completely different game. Oh fuck, what's it called?
I thought you'd actually be, like, find that awesome, because Ashes of Alar.
I don't even know what that is.
It's the Phoenix mount, the really rare one. Almost as
Oh.
rare as Invincible.
Yes.
Chris got it.
Is it mountain Invincible?
Yes, it's a horse.
Yes, it's
Yellow and blue.
It's blue.
yeah, it's an undead
God
horse
damn it,
that
Sean.
is owned
Why
by
are
the
you
Lich
like
King.
this? Why are you like this? No, I'm talking
But no,
about-
Ashes of Alar, he got it.
Ah,
I'm mad at him, because he promised that he wouldn't run it without me, and then he ran it without me and got it.
But a really
He now has the two
interesting-
most
I haven't played a ton, but
rare
really interesting
mounts in the game,
MMO
because I gave him the
that
other one.
is like $5 or $10
Oh,
or
damn.
something like that.
You should demand
It's
that he
very
gives you the one that
slow,
you
very
wanted for
Well, no,
free.
'cause he's already
100%
claimed
meant
it.
to just be something that you're gonna chill
What a
and do
dick.
like nothing else other than
That was my opinion.
watch you walk like miles. Is called Book of Travels. It's a beautiful art style, but literally the entire game is like the idea that you are just a dude. You are not special. You are not a hero. If you get into a
Wonder
fight,
Song.
you're probably gonna die. You basically
I do
just
wanna show
walk
you.
from town to town,
It's so cute. Let
training.
me just show you
if you're
pictures.
if you want to be a fighter, you're training, you're fighting, you're trading resources and money and things like that. Like it's such a calm and relaxing game. God, I love it. It's such a beautiful art style.
Ooh, it's about a bard.
Realistic version of an Elder Scrolls game.
That reminds me of
Yes, but in an Elder Scrolls game, you can actually survive a
reminds me of
fight
another game that looks
That's
like
fair.
has a similar art
without
style. I
training
can't
for
remember the name of
hours.
it.
This is true.
Jack
Unless it's
played
Morrowind,
it like
in which
forever
case go
ago.
fuck yourself if
We?
it's early game.
No.
Or you, okay.
Because early game Morrowind doesn't give a shit about you or your time.
I mean, fair.
You wanted to play the game?
Ah, fuck you.
I'm gonna be thinking about
Who wants to have a good time?
No, who plays themselves?
Genuinely best game I've ever played. If it would be 100% better if I could actually move at a decent speed and didn't miss 20 out of 100 swings. Not 20 out of 100, like 20 out of 21 swings. Early game.
Fair enough.
When I swing 50 times and hit twice, I'm gonna be a little pissed.
Yeah. I would be too. But no. Otherwise, things have been pretty decent.
That's good.
Started my meds again, so I'm a little shaky.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I saw my roommate. My roommate exists.
I wish that
Fair.
every time you were like going to take meds, you had like a hype man.
I mean, it would be more likely to take my meds if I'd had that.
You have Little John in the background, just every time you take a pill, you just hear, yeah.
Yeah, like, look at that.
Just have
So
a button.
speaking of a hype man,
Just get one of those, that was easy buttons.
Just get one from Staples.
Yeah.
so speaking of a hype man, Ed bought me a game called Business Walrus. So
I love the sound
Ari's
of
gonna
that.
definitely probably pick up on this.
Let
You
me
know
see
the
this.
Jackbox game?
Yeah.
Everyone writes. You're given a prompt and you have to figure out how to solve the problem by creating an invention.
It's patently stupid.
Yes, it's basically that game, but as a card game.
Oh wait, I've
See-
seen that card game around before, but I've never like
Yeah.
gotten to play it.
Yeah,
Is that any good?
Yeah, like the Business Walrus, it is absolutely
Yeah.
hysterical. The Business Walrus is basically will pick up a prompt, read it out, and give a surprise to either everyone or one person, depending on what the card says.
Okay.
And so then everyone has to go
Interesting.
around, and everyone has, I think it's like 2 or 3 cards, and they choose one, and whatever product they make or idea they come up with has to include it. And I can't remember what the one idea was, but it literally was just a matter of you give yourself a hype man. It was something about like, you know, how are you gonna help people deal with like basic what is essentially social anxiety? And someone was like, give them a hype man.
Yeah.
Give them something that already exists. Yeah, but you have a hype man for like people that are rapping or people that are on stage. You know, for people who don't matter. But
I
like
love him.
being a paid like mission hype man. Commission hype man. A hype man for Fiverr.
Get a hype man
Did you
from
say a hype
Fiverr.
man for Fiverr?
Yes, from
Oh my
Fiverr.
god, I haven't heard of Fiverr in
Fiverr.
forever. They'd probably have a hype man on there.
Oh, probably.
Definitely. I'd bet money on that.
Continuing on with life updates, we can skip Sean because we know that Sean's just been, you know, playing Valorant.
So just
Damn.
screw Sean next.
Oh. I'm not even talking about me and my ego feels hurt.
To be fair, I didn't even know that Sean was playing a ton of Valorant until I saw that Sean was playing Valorant, and Ari was like, "Yeah, that's just what he's been doing." It's not
River.
surprising.
River. Ricky.
Yes.
River.
What?
Not Ari.
Oh, sorry.
The Louisiana.
I was not informed of change. I'm sorry.
I thought I told you. I'm pretty sure I told you.
If you told me, I have completely forgotten.
Well,
I do not remember being told.
There's Chuang Ha, I think.
I'm pretty sure I told you. I told him. Because we've had D&D since the name change.
We have.
Ah, now Calvin has muted himself.
Ooh.
What? Okay, why is that so important?
I don't know. I just saw it happen and went, oh.
Ooh.
What is Calvin doing that he
What
doesn't
is
want
Calvin
us to
trying
know?
to hide?
He's obviously cooking drugs.
Without me? I'm insulted.
Technically, I am.
Oh?
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Without me?
They're antibiotic drugs, but,
Oh, okay, yeah.
You cook antibiotics?
well, no, but
What are you,
Well,
some kind of
It
pharmacist?
reminds me of people
Listen,
make like NyQuil pasta. Have you
Doesn't
seen
everyone
that?
just get high on antibiotics every so often? Just
Yeah, so
fuck
I
up
can
your
actually
entire
breathe.
just fuck up your entire digestive tract.
It's worth it.
Is it though?
How would you know if it's worth it, Sean?
Yes.
No, that was Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. Whoever.
Hey man, if you gotta get that high, you'll do anything.
Even make NyQuil pasta?
Exactly.
Not the NyQuil
You
pasta.
gotta do what you gotta do. one thing I've been doing recently is I watched the first season of Breaking Bad, and you learn a lot.
Yeah, he's on season 2.
I've always thought about starting Breaking Bad, but was never fully convinced.
Same. It just
Where do
wasn't.
you watch Breaking Bad?
Imagine watching TV shows.
I know, right? Ew. I'm joking.
I can't even tell you the last time I watched a TV show. God, I'm too busy.
I watch Anime Man.
I watch whatever the fuck I can find in the darkest corners of Netflix. And
Right,
Hulu.
watch-
Are you still technically TV shows?
I just watch YouTube.
Hmm.
I'm a degenerate.
I've been playing Octopath
I'm a
Traveler.
degenerate.
At least he's honest.
I love that. At least he's honest.
Yeah. Gotta own your truth, man.
Hmm.
I'm tempted to at Mads just to see like ETA, because like if she's gonna be like, or they're gonna be like 2 minutes, I'm like, okay, oh okay, 5 minutes in.
That's Serenity.
Another person.
Yay.
Hi, Serenity.
Just talking about and just say speak to the devil. No, it's fun. Wow. I'm very glad you're here, Serenity. Thank you for joining us for our session.
Oh yeah, Mads literally wrote.
Bet.
Hi, Mads.
That could not have
What?
been better time. That was hilarious.
Serenity.
Sorry, I'm completely out of it. I just had a 7-hour work shift.
Oh, fun.
3 days in a row.
Well, that I got used to that during break, so I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Rip in peace.
You doing okay otherwise, though?
It's money. I'm getting paid. I'm happy.
Fair enough. I was just asking how you were doing in general.
Spoken
Oh.
like a true American.
Good.
Are you actually good, or are you just like wanting to cry, like the rest of us?
Babe. just getting through. That's all.
Fair enough.
Matt
Finally
said,
got an internship. Logged in, like into college stuff. So
Matt's messaged about a minute ago that they'll be about 5 minutes, so we'll just wait for Matt's and then we'll get started.
I'm excited. We get to have fun.
Get to have D&D.
We're all just
At
excited.
long last.
D&D.
I love how I got this can of soda to drink during the session. I'm already almost finished with it.
Fair enough.
Drink slower, damn it.
It's like getting popcorn at the movies. By the time
Yes,
the previews
that's
over,
what I
you're
was gonna
already
say.
almost done with it.
Let's
My
get a
fellow
large popcorn.
eaters in the house. Ricky, you underestimate me.
The fuck are you, a vacuum cleaner?
Maybe.
Alright, Nunu.
Don't you judge me. I've never heard alright, Nunu, said with such
Yeah.
said with such malicious intent.
Really was malicious.
It was. I could feel it.
Your mom's a
There-
fucking Nunu.
What I love more is that the first named vacuum cleaner that came to my head was the fucking vacuum cleaner from Teletubbies.
Oh my god, they make those things absolutely giant. They have to import specific bunnies from Germany to
Oh
make them
my
look normal size. They are giants. Literal giants.
How do you have this information stored in your head?
I waste so much time.com.
They're, Kirby.
It's a good website. You can learn a lot of things.
You have too much spare time.
I do.
True Kirby. Wait,
This is
does
what
the
happens when
vacuum
I've only
cleaner
had 2
company that's called
assignments.
Kirby?
Yes.
This entire semester so
About
far.
dirt
You
and
need to
then
call
become
your
dirt.
professors. You need to email them immediately.
I've had moments where I was like,
Like-
man, I should just paint this pink and just commit to it. Is it most of dust demon flesh?
Isn't most of dust demon flesh? What?
No, he said human flesh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, A good
Mads!
Yeah.
Mads is muted. Mads!
Comes from bed.
Mads, tell them the good news of what's been going on in your life.
Yes. Hi. I am now finally starting cosmetology school. I just had the first-ish class on Thursday, and so I'm finally having school, finally.
I'm proud of you.
Mads, I absolutely love that for you.
Yay.
Thank you. It's gonna be a living hell,
But you can do it because you're so incredibly talented and I believe in you.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna clap in a second.
See, Mads, you already know that anytime you need an actual person to test on, you're welcome to do it on me.
It's not gonna be there just yet, okay?
I know, but I'm just saying in general.
Of course. Oh, I know that. Oh, yeah.
You gotta do a day where you come down and do everybody's hair.
Oh.
Maybe Mads can
Once
bleach
I
my
get a
hair.
license, I'm coming up. I'm coming through wherever I can, and I'm going to do people's hair. Do not worry.
I can't
Please
wait.
do.
I
Aw.
mean, we might have to like charge you, obviously.
Well,
Valid.
100% free, but
And I might have to tip you like $100+ and what about it?
Oh my gosh, no, don't do that, please no. Don't do that. Oh my gosh.
You don't have to know about it. I just have to find a way to slip in $100 bill in your things.
Non-taxable income.
Yes, it's a gift.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but that'll
I'll probably charge you like 30 some. I don't know.
But Mads, you have to
We're
understand.
giving hair as a friend, and as a friend, we are giving you $100.
You have,
Respectfully.
you have to understand that we 100% support you in what you're planning to do.
Well, also, little known facts about taxes that I learned is if you have commissions, if you do any commissions where you get money for doing like one job and it's below $600, you don't need the 1099 document to be filled out.
Ooh, okay.
Nerd.
No,
No, please, I'm dumb. Please, give me
All right,
info.
Ricky, what's up, man?
Taxes.
Ricky, that's all you slotted in like 20
Technically, like the fourth.
But the point still being is that we're all very proud of you, and we want to support you in any way that we can.
Thank you.
I want a ponytail.
That would require you to let your hair grow out long enough.
Shh, Anthony, that sounds like a personal problem.
I'm cutting my hair sorely.
No, I'm gonna be learning basically like women's like the women's hair versus men's hair doesn't really like matter. I've learned it just depends on how you style it.
Yeah.
Mostly. So if it's men's hair, it's mostly just a short cut on a person. If you want a short cut, it really does not matter if it's gendered or not. It's awesome.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I have been holding that in for so long, and now I get to be excited about it, like like openly, because it wasn't my news to tell.
Well, yeah. Shit.
My mom did want me to tell you that she is proud of you as well.
Aw, thank you. So sweet.
You go get him.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, I was doing the thing. Also, if you ever learn how hair physics work, I want to know.
Oh, I'm going to be learning like all about the hair and like just all about that. It's
Which in theory, I should just pay for my own education if I pay for it.
no, don't do it.
Mads is just doing it for us, and then we get to pay Mads for her services.
It might be cheaper than York. Not gonna lie. But I mean, if you want to, go ahead. It's something.
All right. Since it is 7:53, and now we have everybody, shall we start?
Yes. Before I start keep making fun of Sean.
Before we start bullying Sean again.
Just so easy. Anyways, yes, last time on our session, the party valiantly defended the town of Savior's Bulwark against an invasion, a siege. And it was successful. The town parts of the walls lay in ruin, the town as it was breached in various spots, but it is safe. And the heroes remain right outside the gate, gathering up and recollecting. So, after a very short recap, I'm going to turn it over to you guys so we can get right into it.
Okay, so I'm over with Mads because I've been trying to siphon magic off of Mads.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, siphon.
I believe Birdmangu and Xander were doing various things with bodies. Katari came down and gathered up with everyone. I think Celadon basically did the same thing.
I'm pretty sure I was just searching them.
Yeah, I think both of you were just searching them. But yeah, Yuna has been busy helping Lucius siphon off this extreme magical power.
Lucius, I need you to breathe.
Hmm?
I need you to breathe
Yeah.
and like
Um,
stay calm because
stay calm,
magic
stay
responds to
calm.
emotion.
Stay calm? You just, I'm sorry, stay calm. I cannot stay calm right now.
No, Matt, Lucius, dear twin of mine. Magic responds to emotion. We need to calm down because otherwise it's going to go out of control again.
Life is so good when it goes out of control. Kind of nice when it's out of control. But oh, God.
You are okay. We're done. We won.
Yeah, we won.
We won.
Great.
Can you focus on me now? I'm just like we need to breathe and figure out what's going on, okay?
Yeah. Sure. Totally. Yeah.
Breathe with me. Do you want to be held or do you want me to not touch you?
Whatever seems necessary.
I'm going to hold you and hope that by touching you I will like help balance out the magic. So I'm going to hug Lucius now.
Yeah, you hug Lucius. By this point, you've been siphoning off magic. Nothing extreme happens. The magic has been siphoned off to the point where it is safe. You do not think that anything bad is going to happen in the near future. How long this will last, you're unsure. But yeah, Lucius is safe for the time being. You can still feel this chaos surrounding Lucius, but it is not as bad as it was, and it seems to be relatively in control.
Okay, I think we've got it under control now. Are you okay? I know this is a lot to take in.
I'm fine. Alright, I'm fine. It's fine. We're all fine. It's not like I just, like, I don't know, a serenade just appeared.
Did you want to send a raven to the one guy that our parents, as much as we hate them, taught me magic? They hired him, and he was a good teacher. We liked him. Do we want to see if we can send a raven to see if he knows what's going on?
Sure, why not? Yeah. Love to know why suddenly, after, I don't know, years of just dealing with knives, daggers, materialistic things, suddenly I have fucking magic. Yeah.
Good question, because I'm trying to figure that out too. But we'll do this together, and you're not alone.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Promise I'll stay by your side. You are my twin, and I am not leaving you anytime soon.
Alright. Okay.
Shall we head back to the others?
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Cool. So we head back to the others.
Yeah. everyone regroups like right inside, probably right inside the gate.
Hey, everybody okay?
Covered in blood.
Everybody.
Did you take damage?
Well, it was your fault for digging so deep in all the bodies. I'm just saying, like, if you don't want that to be an issue, then why did you come with me in the first place? If they had pennies. I smell pennies.
Anyways, is everybody else okay? Celadon?
Yep. Just over here, cutting up the poor cattle.
The poor cow.
Yes, I understand.
Not the
And
cow.
Mary Quest will
The cow helped us in the name of the Raven Queen. It's fine.
Don't we all have like a piece of meat on us now?
No, I think Calvin does.
Yeah.
Katari, you doing okay after all that?
Yep.
Good.
I still have the dynamite that I haven't used yet.
We should probably head to the captain to see what the damage is done and if there's anything that they want us to do. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah. What did the captain of the guard say we're doing now?
Yes,
What
so
did he say?
Well, that's what I was saying. Let's go see him and ask him.
actually, one thing I forgot to recap: the captain of the guard did show up at the end of the at the end of the battle after the reinforcements showed up and surged out. He came and found you all. He said that he had told you that the town was now safe and that they were recovering and that everything was secure. And they told you that the crew that had brought you here had received a message from the capital that was saying that you needed to get back to the capital as soon as possible.
Okay. I'm gonna go visit Turtle Grandpa before we leave because I'd like to say goodbye.
And I need to pick up my paycheck.
That's fair. Anybody else want to come with? Lucius?
What?
Do you want to come say goodbye to Turtle Grandpa before we head off?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Anybody else?
Okay. Yep.
No? Alright.
I have no attachment to this individual.
That's fair. So me, Celadon, and Lucius head to go see Turtle Grandpa.
I go to sell to Marbados.
You know, like we're going to the same place, but we'll split off when you go to get your paycheck, etc.
Yeah, as you all make your way through the town, the places closest to the walls seem to be the worst hit. As you get deeper into the town, things look a little bit more normal. Some signs of fighting here and there. A few buildings were probably struck by catapult fire, things like that. But it definitely looks like a town that has been mostly evacuated and was just survived a siege. But things are slowly seem to be coming back together. Guards are patrolling, trying to clear out rubble, make sure no one is trapped, things like that. You make your way over to the docks, specifically the warehouses. Celadon, I'll do you first. You very easily go up, talk to Marbados. He writes you. He counts out your money. He will give you. He gives you 5 gold for your payment for working, but he will give you an additional 10 gold as a thanks for defending.
Neat.
Only 5 for like a week's worth of work.
So, I will say, gold is not something that most people will see.
Fine.
The common person does not see a lot of gold in their time.
Alright.
So yes,
Okay.
that is what you have earned.
So no role play with that.
If you wish to do
So no
roleplay, we can
roleplay?
certainly do roleplay.
Okay.
That is up to you.
Alright. So unfortunately, I also have a part-time on-the-call job with the government, and so I've been asked to relocate. So I sadly won't be able to continue continue working here. I am sorry that I could not put in a 2-week notice. It was so sudden, but I hope this chunk of beef will suffice for it, which I have also given to the other managers. I saved you the tenderloin. So I was wondering if I could acquire my paycheck, and then you give it to me. And then I suppose I could not persuade you to join me on this quest.
Okay, now
I
you
find that fucking hilarious. I saved it. I'm sorry, I'm
No,
crying.
it's
I
fine.
saved you the tenderloin.
I saved you the.
I was thinking that Marvados was the
It's
head
great. It's great.
of the warehouse.
Calvin
Anyway,
specifically needed to his
that
managers the
was,
tenderloin.
Here, have some meat. This is my meat.
That's
Sorry, I'm quitting.
Here's my meat. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Marvados informs you that no, that is perfectly
It's
fine.
great.
Oh,
It
I
is.
shouldn't find that as funny as I
But
did.
it is
That's
funny.
Fucking hilarious.
It is okay. No, I can't.
But it is funny.
It is. It really
I
is.
am when what life I have.
Yeah, I understand. I also just want to have a normal life, and I enjoyed the taste that I got of it. But I don't think that will be possible until this demon invasion has been resolved. But maybe when it's all over, I could come back and work for you. Even if it's not here on the docks. Maybe something else, like as a maid.
Wasn't he flirting with Marvado?
That is very.
Wasn't he flirting?
We'll gladly have you back working on the
Cat maid?
docks.
That has so many
Lizard
different.
maid?
That has so many different undertones.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
The possibilities.
True. True.
Yet, that Marvados gives you your pay. No, I should have seen it coming.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you wish to do?
I guess not.
Wait,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to unmute. 'Cause-
Hopping over, Yuna and Lucius.
I'm
So you
here.
enter in to the office. Surprisingly, he is there. And as you enter, he looks over. It is good to see you.
Hi, Turtle Grandpa.
Hello, young one. I'm glad to see you are okay.
I'm glad to see you're okay too. We came to say goodbye because we're being told that we're needed elsewhere.
Is the life of a mercenary. It is understandable.
We just wanted to say goodbye.
Of course. I will always welcome you back. If you ever are in Savior's bulwark and need something, you know where to find me.
Thank you.
And he will make it his way over to you, and as long as you accept it, he is going to give both of you a very big hug.
I would love a hug.
Oh.
Yes, he slowly brings out his arms, gives both of you a big long hug, and as he lets you go, he looks at both of you. Be careful. It is a dangerous world.
Well, someone's gotta watch over my twin. And someone's gotta watch over me.
Of course. Do not worry. I have a good feeling that we will meet again.
I hope so. Right, Lucius?
Uh-huh, yep. Yes, yes.
Sounds suspicious.
Kind of
Little
sus.
did you know, Turtle Grandpa was the ultimate villain. No, he's not.
Oh.
I would cry.
He's not.
Final
Okay.
boss battle with
Really
Turtle
good
Grandpa.
twist, though.
That was really funny.
yes, get emotionally attached to this character.
I would
so I can
cry.
betray all of you.
No.
Ricky did say he wasn't going to
Emotionally
kill off Turtle
attached to
Grandpa,
the
but he never said Turtle
halfway
Grandpa
through
villain
the
arc was
campaign.
off the table.
True.
He's okay. Do not worry.
Okay.
Wow.
Good.
Damn. He is not the ultimate villain.
Good.
I think Lucius is a little out of things because Lucius is more confused.
Fair.
Well, Turtle Grandpa at least survived for Act 1, so
No, I have been promised about Turtle Grandpa.
He has plot armor now.
Yes.
So. Goodbye, Turtle Grandpa. We'll see you again.
miss you most of all.
I will. I will miss Turtle Grandpa most of all. So I guess we head to the boat.
Yeah. Is there anything else that anyone else would like to do?
I mean, I'd like to purchase some healing potions.
I think they're all going towards the effort of rebuilding the town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I assume.
I'm going to say that you can purchase some when you return back to the capital.
Okay.
But probably any kind of healing supplies right now, they are going to be very stingent about giving out. And attempting to buy them here is going to be at an extreme premium.
Are we sure that we don't have a bunch
Yes.
of healing potions?
I used all of mine.
Yeah, I don't know who all has
I
healing
can give you
potions,
one.
but
I have 2.
I'm sure I have some somewhere. I'm not looking at my character sheet at the moment.
You're playing D&D and not looking at your characters.
Well, I'm playing D&D while looking at Discord and streaming Discord. And keeping OBS on the other screen.
That is very true.
Anyways.
Do you need me to pull up the character sheet?
Did I? Oh wait, maybe I did purchase some.
I know you had purchased some. I'm not sure if you used them. If they're on your
Yeah, I
character
did.
sheet, then
I guess I didn't use them.
yeah, if they're on your character sheet, I will say that you either didn't use them or you bought them at some point. But I trust you to keep track of your character sheet.
Yep.
But yeah, if no one else has anything else to do in the town, you return to the ship, meet up with the captain. He gives you a quick briefing. Well, the siege was going on. We received a message. Apparently, well, I shouldn't say while the siege was going on. Not long after it ended, received a message. Apparently, you have caught the eye of some high-ups over there. They wish to meet with you. Thank you for what you've done. And pay you personally.
Okay.
Paid? We do get paid?
Yeah, we're mercenaries. We're hired mercenaries.
I knew it! I knew there wasn't a moral reason for doing this.
What the fuck, goo?
Or in my character to say.
Both of you. Oh my goodness.
A lot of surprises with this
My entire
group.
life has been working for money, okay?
Yeah, you've literally killed for money.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not killed, but
But you did shit for money, so.
heavily injured, we'll say.
Oh, yes.
So while on the boat, Lucius and I will write a letter to my old magic teacher.
You guys have a while while you're on the boat. It takes longer to get back to the capital than to get out of the capital since you're sailing upriver now. Yeah, if there's any interactions you guys want to do while on the boat, let me know. You guys will be having a night's rest while on the boat. So if you have not taken a long rest yet, you will be taking a long rest. But no one mark off long rest quite yet. Before we get into sleeping, is there anything anyone wants to do?
Luz-
Bar on this boat.
Is there what?
Some sort of wine cellar or something.
There,
Xander doesn't want to be conscious for the next
I didn't say anything.
there is not a bar on the boat, but I mean,
Disney.
If you
Could have been an
ask
accident.
the crew for alcohol, all you're gonna get is that no, this is a imperial vessel. There is no alcohol aboard it.
Yeah, that I know of.
I mean, if you want to roll an insight,
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
come on now, they're soldiers. They have to have some form of alcohol
He's not
to drink their sorrows away.
He rolls well on that. If he does, I
It'll be funny.
hopefully he's using
Oh,
the online dice
wisdom.
and not
I have
fuck
-2 on wisdom. That's lovely.
Do you want to grab my phone?
I can. Where did it go?
Underneath the chair.
maybe you'll roll a natural 20.
15,
Ah,
13
I'm gonna grab a water while I'm up.
Okay.
Do you want anything?
I would say that
No, I think I'm
you
good
have
for
a
now.
suspicion they're not telling you the whole truth, but you get a sense that if there is, it's probably not legal to be on here. But you do not know. It is a
Wait.
suspicion.
Wait, what check was that?
Insight.
Insight. Insight. Should do an investigative check.
I don't want to risk it.
Alright.
Because if it is illegal, I don't want to get the Imperial Guard on my ass.
It means he's watching the
Stop!
stream.
You're violating the law.
You've committed crimes against Skyrim people.
Any other interactions that wish to go on?
I would say, Lucius,
Hmm.
did you want to write the letter or did you want me to write it for you?
You write it because you know the person more.
Alright. Is there something specific you want me to tell him or?
Just say it's. It doesn't feel too tameable.
Okay.
Wait, real quick. Out of character. The rest of us don't know about the experience that Lucius has had, right?
No, and that's actually what I'm about to ask. Lucius, do you remember the
Oh
major
gosh,
thing that...
thought about that.
Yes. That is why I keep asking if you want any interactions. Lucius, if you want, I will message you what happened.
Yeah, because I remember a thing happened. Wait. Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Something
Yeah, no.
important.
Message me. Like, kind of like what happened, so I can formulate a thing to put in that letter.
Well, I guess the other question I was gonna have was, would any of us have any knowledge to figure out whether it's or what kind of magic was used on the battlefield?
Well, no, because I channeled it into something else. You wouldn't have been able to tell that it was coming from Lucius. You would only see me doing it.
That's right.
Because I was channeling the magic.
Does he even know? Well, I don't know if I can answer that. Or I can ask that. Never mind.
You can
Yeah.
certainly ask. Worst case scenario, I'm going to tell you that you don't know.
No. Wait. No.
But maybe.
I'm trying to. Hold on. I'm gonna. Fuck. I want. No. Shut up. I'm trying to figure out.
Sorry, I just messaged you what happened.
Okay.
And Sean, to answer your question, none of you know what happened. The most that anyone knows is that at some point after Lucius fled further towards the gate and was hiding in a bush, that magical energy sparked out of it, or at least in the general area of it. Most of you were too distracted to know if it for certain if it came from Lucius, and none of you know what happened to Lucius when that happened.
Hey, what happens on the battlefield stays on the battlefield.
No, it doesn't. But okay.
I would say, all I know is that I noticed the magic and I knew that it wasn't able to control. So I went to go control it so it didn't hurt anybody.
You were probably one of the few people who would have actually seen the magic arc out of the bush.
Yeah.
Probably was able to figure out that it came from Lucius. But again, you don't know what happened after that magic fight.
I don't. partially also because I wasn't paying attention to when you told her what was going on, as to feel more immersed because I don't actually know, and I didn't want to metagame.
I will give Lucius a second to think of how they wish to do this.
Here, okay.
I'll follow your lead, Lucius.
You write the letter, but then give me the letter afterward and let me write something else. And then you can, like, put it in a thing and, like,
Would you like me to write what I saw as well?
write what you saw, I'll write what I saw. How's that?
That works for me. I start the letter.
Perfect.
So
Yeah, you write a letter describing what happened, asking for aid. You would probably, I would assume you would say that you are currently going to the capital city of Triwell. You give your description of what you saw happening and what you felt and experienced.
while trying to channel the magic.
Yes, and what you could sense coming from Lucius, and how the magic of the world was interacting around them. After you write it, you hand it over to Lucius. Lucius scribbles something down. Do you try to read it at all?
No. I respect my own twin's privacy.
Yeah,
Because I
Lucius,
know at some point Lucius will tell me anyway.
you write down, your general description of what was happening, how you felt, the feelings of anxiety and
That's why we
everything you
created
were
twins,
feeling.
because we were that close.
But then at the very end, you go into detail and you talk about what you experienced, about where you went, about what happened, about what you saw. Any other detail you go into is what your character would have felt in that moment as they saw and looked upon what they were seeing. But after you finish the letter, you hand it back to Yuna. Yuna, I assume you probably fold it up, place it in an envelope, find some kind of messenger bird or conjure one, and send off the letter.
And then we head to bed and sleep for the night.
Okay. As you all lay down and you fall asleep, the boat is rocking to and fro. It helps some of you probably go to sleep. Some of you might struggle, not being used to being on the ocean as much. Lucius, we'll start with you. As you fall to sleep, deeper and deeper, it's peaceful. You are reflecting on what happened back there on the battlefield, thinking about how you felt, how the magic was surging around as it blasted forward and where you were transported. And again you see it in your vision, the planet, red, rotating, and you hear a voice. You know, I was once here too. You recognize this voice. This is the voice that you heard for it's been a few days now. But this was the voice that came to you and your twin.
Oh no.
Shit. Go again.
I'm not even getting you to experience this with you. I'd just be here.
Okay.
I remember this place from long, long ago, before your people even ever thought about reaching to the star.
Hi? Not even a hello. Okay. You remember. Awesome.
I see you have some new powers, shall we say. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Something new. Mm-hmm.
Uh,
You know,
welcome to the ASMR part of our show here. Thank you, Anthony.
Age.
Right here. Oh yeah, Sean's
good?
writing. Sean's writing.
Far more than the mortals of your realm.
Should be paying attention.
That's a great offer, really.
Aggressive typing. Just
How much
I will.
do you know?
Oh,
Fair.
I know more than you could comprehend, little one.
How? Great offer. Thank you. Really, honest. Thank you. Great offer. But I don't know. We're not so buddy buddy yet. So there's a thing called trust.
That is fair. How may I gain your trust, little demon?
Not doing this behind your twin's back.
Extremely powerful. It would be a shame to watch your potential go to waste.
Not doing it behind your twin's back. That's the first part of trust.
The trust
Had to.
is
fair contribution.
the trust is more of me to decide and you to I guess find out.
Damn.
Real fuck around and find out mentality.
You, for a moment, think that maybe he's left. Maybe he's gone. Then a moment later, Yuna appears next to you. But you are not in the same space. You are now in a black void. Yuna,
Okay.
you just see a black void and you see your twin standing next to you.
Hey
Hear
yo,
this voice.
twin dream again?
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Welcome, little demon.
Oh, hi. Yo, Lucius, who this be?
It's back.
You know who I am, little demon.
The bitch is back.
I love how you're saying the bitch is back. No. Oh, is it the guy?
It's
No,
the voice
like, no,
guy.
I need to pull this up. I'm, like, literally trying to pull this up. Give me a moment.
Remember the voice guy?
No, I know, but, like, I did research.
Oh shit.
It is Malzadir.
But yeah.
I mean,
It is the god of change, the god of schemes.
I'm trying to pull this up. Give me, like, 2 minutes.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Sir Clucksworth. Nope, that's not it.
While you were pulling this up, he is going to speak one last thing. One more thing, I should say. You see, I've brought you here with your twin to make a deal. I can ensure your twin all the knowledge they need. I hold vast knowledge over all magic. Your twin will be safe, be able to control what they now have.
There's a
All
but.
you must do is make a deal.
What you would have to, like, I want to see the contract here. Because I'm not signing shit until I've read every clause of this thing. Because I'm not dumb enough to just sign my life away, nor my twin's life.
The question yet now is not will you sign, but are you willing to sign?
Oh, it's one of those things where this affects Lucius more than than myself. So it's technically up to Lucius, but again, depends on the deal. I'd like to read it over and make sure that they're not getting fucked over.
It will be quite simple. At a very basic level, I will be asking favors. It will be repaying me for the knowledge that I give.
are these favors going out of our way?
Some may, but you will not be able to deny them. You will have to repay your debt.
And what do these kinds of favors entail?
Whatever I need.
How extreme is it?
Murder, stealing,
Ooh,
sometimes helping.
okay.
Depends. What I need is ever changing, ever shifting.
Ooh, that's a red flag. That's a toxic trait. Shit.
This is up to you, Lucius. I support you. I'm just saying that, like, I'm willing to help if it means that you're okay with that. But also, before I do that, because I need to make sure, are we allowed to tell our, like, group about these favors? Or does this have to stay a secret? Because that is a big thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because we don't want to just lie to our, like, party.
If
Because,
you have to kill one of them, I don't feel like dying today. I'm kind of terrified of some of them, not gonna lie. I don't want to kill any of them. Like, I'll kill somebody outside of it, don't get me wrong.
oh yeah.
But, like, Christ, within the group? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? Really? Wow.
With what I give you, you will not need them.
Okay, you didn't answer the question, though.
Yeah.
Will I have to kill one of the people in thy group?
And can we tell them when you ask a favor of us what the favor is?
No question.
If you must use them, you may. I will allow you to inform them, but I will ensure that certain details may be excluded.
God. Oh.
I must keep my own secrets.
Oh my God.
I will let you think it over. It is a big question.
Yeah, can we think?
Yes.
How much time do we have to think it over?
Yeah.
Oh, you know when your time is up.
Okay.
And with that,
Okay.
you fall back to sleep. The vision ends. Xander. Sean, I will need you to unmute. Xander. Oh. It is now your turn. As you fall asleep, you think back on the battle that was going on. To those thoughts that have been brewing within your mind. About the party, about your feelings, about your opinions. And slowly, before you, a vision appears. Is an arena. One of the many ones you fought in. You can't even remember what town it was in. It's so long ago. But it's odd. The audience, the stands are empty. No one is in the arena except for you, standing in the center. And you hear a voice. You fight well.
Who's there? Who is that?
As you look around, up in the grandstand, we could say, where the king and the queen would sit, or at least the lord and the lady would sit. In the king's or lady's main throne, in the very center, is a shadowy figure with burning red eyes. Do not worry about me. I'm more interested in you. You've caught my eye for some time
This
now,
is where we.
but after what you did, you could be a grand champion.
After what he did, epically miss
And
several shots.
one of the gates opens, and a challenger comes out, and all of a sudden you have a weapon in your hand, and without even thinking, you start fighting effortlessly. But you can still feel the strain in your muscles. You know, feel the weight of the axe and everything. I can give you much power, ambition, fame, glory. I could ensure that wherever you go, the people will adore you. And as these words are spoken, the audience, the stands, fill with cheering people, all crying out your name, all cheering for
I
you,
genuinely feel like this is
supporting
a trick. I forgot we were muted and I was whispering as if it weren't.
I could
I was like,
make you the
Mhm.
greatest
Oh, this is
warrior
definitely a
there
trick.
ever was.
oh yeah,
And as these words
this
are
is a trap, I
spoken,
feel like.
the weight of
But I
the
don't know if
axe,
Xander is smart enough to not realize that.
it's still in your hands, but it's as if you
I
are
can see
holding
Anthony
something.
staring the character,
The
just being like,
strain
yep.
on your
it could be a
muscles
trap,
is
but also
gone. Any
fame.
Yeah.
tiredness that you felt extinguished. More fighters arrive. You now are fighting 4 at once, but you are effortlessly fighting them. Again, still not controlling your body.
Ricky paused for.
If there's anything you wish to say.
I mean, all of this feels fantastic.
Yep.
But
Oh.
I've been in the business long enough to know that you will want something in return. So there's obviously something you're not telling me.
So that's smart.
Oh, do not worry, my friend. The deal we will make.
Are we all getting deals?
I don't know. We'll
As
see.
long as you
He
fight
said some will sleep
and
better than others, so
spill
I'm assuming
blood
it's only
in
some.
my name, we will have a deal. I will be satisfied.
It is a very enticing offer. I'll need some time to think about it.
Very well. When you are ready, I will return. Or, if I do not feel that you have made a decision, I will return, we'll say, in 5 days. And I will ask for an answer.
I will be anticipating your arrival.
Very well. And with that, the vision ends. So,
My first mission.
all of you get a long rest. And when you wake, you are docked again in the capital.
Morning, everyone.
That was really good. Like, I didn't have any dreams, but that was like a good sleep. Like, just really restful.
Hey, Elrith, you doing okay?
A dreamless sleep. Exactly what I needed after a long battle.
That's fair.
Everyone's over here like, yeah, imagine having visions from people, God.
Lucius, you doing okay?
What the fuck do you think?
No, I know. It's a lot to think about.
You?
Well, we can discuss it later. We can discuss it later. We'll see if our magic instructor is in town, and maybe we can talk to him about it.
On your character sheet, Katari, up in the top right, there's 2 buttons. One says short, one says long rest.
Okay.
If you click on long rest, a little window will pop up. Make sure that the box the only box in there is ticked. It says reset maximum HP, and then just click take long rest and then confirm it.
Anyway. Say we'll see what our magic instructor says.
Okay.
He
might have more insight than we do.
Your request is that we never
Yeah,
sleep on a boat again.
There's no promises on that one, Xander. But anyway, hey, Elrith.
And we got
Yes.
a place to hurl.
Elrith, would you like to join our party? Would you like to join us as like an actual member? You fought alongside us.
I will admit, it does seem as though this was fated for me. While I have no idea why, I'm certainly not against joining your group.
Sound good to everyone else?
Do it.
As
Yeah,
long as
nothing else
she's not
better to do
another
with your
religious nut, then I'm fine with it.
Yeah,
I'm
nothing
certainly
else
glad
better
y'all
to do,
accept
everybody
me.
do it.
Cool.
Look,
Come
man,
on, have
I've
some fun.
dealt with enough cultists and crazy religious leaders for one adventure, okay?
Okay, well, you're saying cultists and crazy.
I mean,
Don't knock some cults. Don't do that.
I
Don't
can
do
assure
it.
you I come of no cult or such extreme backgrounds.
Do you believe in God?
I believe in my God, yes.
don't you dare pollute her with your religious babble.
We don't need someone to join the.
There's been a vacancy.
Join you.
I heard Sean.
Someone could have warned me to keep distance from goo.
That's why I pulled you over here with me and my twin.
You don't talk about religion and politics when you first meet someone.
No, that's what I get to know her.
Religion and politics is still a mess,
Real
even in the D&D
conversation.
universe.
No, go.
Goo.
Honey, don't do it. No, don't. No, don't.
I want to poke the newcomer and say, hey, if you ever need to borrow my javelin, just let me.
I most certainly might take you up on that offer, and it is deeply appreciated. I will keep this noted.
As this banter is going on, you hear a knock at the door.
Come in.
The door opens and the captain enters. We have made port. I've been informed that you should make your way to the center of the Triwell as soon as possible. It is
Thank you.
where most of the government takes place. I don't know who wants to see you, but apparently they're quite interested.
Got it. Appreciate it.
In a good way or bad way?
We'll have to find out, Lucius.
I don't know. I was just told they want to see you.
Okay.
Can we get this guy to like be a scout for us and like ask questions?
I don't think that's possible.
It's just all of a sudden.
Hey,
I think it's above his pay grade.
it's a new turn.
Haven't we been in the Imperial City before?
Yes.
Yes.
It's where Sir Cluxworth is currently.
Oh my god.
Sir Cluxworth is with the blacksmith, while the blacksmith makes Sir Cluxworth armor.
Oh, did
Bermangu, you were in the city. That's where the horrible thing that happened to your cult happened.
He had a separate
Don't
session.
worry about it. There wasn't a one-on-one session. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyway, shall we start heading to the center of the city then?
I suppose we should.
I'm gonna grab both Lucius and Elrith's hands so I don't lose them.
Huh?
Fucking get a leash for me. Get one of those back.
Oh, it's tempting! Don't tempt me, dear sister of mine.
One of those monkey backpacks that you put on a child.
Don't tempt me, dear sister of mine.
Then Lucius gets like a kid-sized T-shirt that doesn't fit right, but it says "can't contain."
Love that.
Oh my god, done.
Alright, let's head to the center, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you head to the center. As you make your way to the first inner wall, the guards there instantly recognize you, let you through. Same thing at the innermost wall. And as you pass through that wall into the center of Triwell, it is glorious in here. It is what you would expect to be the capital of a global empire. The buildings are built of marble and metal. They reach for the skies. They're magnificent and awe-inspiring to a lot of you. Yuna and Lucius, you are probably more used to this.
Yeah.
Considering where your family's history.
This just reminds me of home, and I hate home.
Yeah, both of you are probably kind of disgusted by this. But
damn
a
rich
lot of
people.
Yeah.
people, especially you, Celadon, this is awe-inspiring to see.
Oh,
This
fuck
is
no.
a marvel
Mm-mm.
to.
It's all a scam, guys. Don't buy into it. It's all a scam.
It really is.
It really is.
Ugh.
A guard leads you through, guiding you around all these buildings.
Time to play politics.
And leads you into a large central spire. As you go in, it's a large open area. There's a few people walking to and fro, but the big thing is the large metal doors that stand in front of you, and a desk that sits also in front of you, about halfway between where you entered and these big doors. And from the other side of these doors, you hear yelling, arguing. You can't make out what, but whatever's going on there, it is quite fierce. You are directed up to this desk, and a young man is sitting there. Hello. Give me one moment. He shuffles through some papers. Yes. You must be the mercenaries that are here to meet the Emperor.
We are the mysterious Kluxmer Society, and no one ever told us about anything about meeting an emperor.
Yes, I apologize for that. We have been. This was kind of last minute, and well, to be fair, we didn't want too much word about a bunch of, mercenaries having a personal meeting with the Emperor.
We would have appreciated being at least us knowing.
I apologize. I will ensure that I will do my best to make sure that it does not happen again.
Thank you very much. Now, would you be able to tell us what's going on, or do we have to wait till we talk to the Emperor?
I can tell you that I do not know the exact details, other than that the Emperor wishes to speak with you. I'm going to have to ask that you wait here, in the waiting area with me. The Emperor is currently in a court council meeting, as you can probably tell.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds like home.
Yes, I believe that this meeting should be finished soon.
All right, we shall wait.
Yeah, do any of you try to listen in? I know you.
I'm willing to listen in just to hear the bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with knowing your perception, as you're sitting there, you start to just try and listen. It's hard to make out what's going on. There is so much arguing, so many people are yelling over top of one another that you're not really sure 100% what's going on. It seems to be that there's arguing about the general gist that you get is that whatever they're arguing about, it has to do with the siege that just recently happened, and the fact that it was the closest attack to the capital yet.
Can I? Sean gave me a glorious idea. Can I do something, please?
Oh no.
What
Please.
would you like to do?
I was just talking to Sean and mentioned how my wisdom is whopping 7. So,
Sure is.
while they're trying to listen in, can I accident a pedestal and break a vase?
Yeah, Xander's just walking around, kind of not really paying attention too much, looking at all this. I mean, Xander, you're used to, pits and, dirt and deserts and, being down in an arena and, the underbelly of the arena and all this stuff. I mean, you're not used to this really grand, hall that you are now standing in. And, you go to lean on a pillar that you think is secure. And little do you know it's not. And it falls over, a vase falls and shatters. You look around, the receptionist just kind of shakes his head and just keeps doing whatever he's doing. Some kind of servant, someone who works within here, ends up coming over and cleaning up the mess. You kind of just,
somebody broke that. I'm gonna go look for who did it.
Lucius. Lucius, we have to play politics again.
Oh no, whatever shall I do? Stand there with my hand on like a knife or something, or fiddle with it and make threatening eyes at everybody?
So our usual plan then, whenever we had to go into court. Our usual plan of me doing the talking.
Yeah, no, Yuna does the talking. I just sit there, making scary eyes at everybody.
It worked quite a well.
They're in a meeting still.
Yes.
One thing that Yuna draws your attention all of a sudden is over all these voices, a booming voice cries out, "Violence!" And everything goes quiet. Everyone hears it go quiet, but Yuna, you make out this, and whatever this voice is, makes it very clear. If you didn't understand it, then you didn't understand it.
Well,
Because there is a thick metal door between you and this chamber.
you said, "Oh."
I heard what he said.
But what you get is that this voice is basically tired of all this arguing,
Which is fair.
and basically believes that yes, this is a grievous thing that has happened, but it is not a problem. We have troops elsewhere. We are, trying to gain a foothold. It is fine. They are worrying too much. And all of a sudden, you hear this, arguing again. And how close are you standing to the door?
I mean, I'm pretty close.
All of a sudden, you hear very heavy footsteps approaching this door, so fast, so fast and so loud that you back up, and these doors fling open,
Look alive, guys.
and you hear the arguing loud and clear. All of you just hear this arguing, and one person emerges, and it is this tall, like probably 6'5" orc in a vest that barely fits him, nice pants that barely fit him, shoes that are definitely custom made. He looks extremely rough, scarred all over, and he just looks furious, and he just storms off in a different direction. And the receptionist kind of sighs and shakes his head. Well, I guess the meeting is over. All of you, please come with me.
Okay. I head inside.
Yeah, you actually do not go into the council. This receptionist leads you through these winding hallways, up various flights of stairs. Some of you who are not as used to being athletic, Birdman Goo especially, as you're going up these stairs, you start to get tired. You've probably gone up like 6 or 7 flights of stairs, winding through hallways and corridors and everything, until finally you are brought to a nice, very well-made door. The receptionist looks at all of you. And through here is the waiting room for the Emperor. I will let you in, and the receptionist will take you and put you down. Thank you for being here.
I appreciate you showing us where to go.
You're welcome. And he leaves, and you open this door, and you make your way in. And it's a very nice room. Red carpet, beautiful red carpet. Tapestries are hanging on the wall. The far end of the room is this very nice mahogany door, and sitting next to it is another desk with a female sitting there. A female, we'll say, just a human female sitting there. She looks up. Hello. I'm assuming that you are here to see the Emperor.
That's what we've been told.
Very well. Let me ensure that he is ready to see you. She gets up. She slides in through the door, barely opening it. You wait probably a minute or two. She comes back out. The Emperor is ready to see you.
Okay.
And she ushers you in. As you enter, this kind of surprises you, Yuna and Lucius. What was once a fantastic, fabulous room has been transformed. it's a similar. The rug is. It's still a very beautiful, vibrant red rug, but in the very center of it is a bear hide, that looks mangled. It looks like it's seen tons of fights before it was taken down. On the walls are all these heads of various animals, weapons, hides hanging down. It what you're used to for noblemen and noble ladies, this is not it. You look like you just walked into a hunting lodge.
Oh god.
There is a giant, huh?
I like this place already.
At the far end is a giant window that looks out over Triwell, and in front of it is a very nice mahogany desk that has stuff just scattered all over it, not at all organized. You see this orc that you now realize is the Emperor, sitting in this chair, feet up on the desk, shoes off, vest unbuttoned.
That was fair.
Extremely muscular orc, like insanely in shape. Xander, this man is a fighter. You can tell just by looking at him. He knows how to fight. He has been in plenty of battles himself. And standing behind him and to the right is something that none of you have seen before, even Yuna and Lucius. You have all heard of the legends of these things. But standing beside him is a 6-foot-tall male, very strong, wide build, with blue skin and light wings of light emerging from his back in golden armor. All of you recognize that this is now I've completely blanked on their names. And Asarai, I believe, is their name. Give me 1 second. I believe it's Asarai, but I want to check. Sorry, Asimar.
Oh, okay.
Standing there is an Asimar.
Angel-like
None
creature.
of you have seen one before, but you've heard the legends of these angelic warriors that were sent from the planes of the heavens themselves. Rumors that they never truly die, and that when they die on this material plane, that their spirits return to the heavens, and their material bodies are reformed and remanifested. Looking upon him is amazing. It's awesome, awe-inspiring. But he stands there very stoically, and the Emperor looks at all of you. Ah, guess you've arrived. I'm sorry about all of that. I really wish I wasn't in this position.
That's understandable. Would you like us to curtsy as you are the Emperor?
Please, do not be formal with me. I'm tired of formalities.
And that's why I asked.
I would rather be on the front lines fighting with my brothers and sisters, not in here debating politics.
Boy, do I know that feeling.
Apologies, though. I guess I should introduce myself. He rises from his chair. All of you may call me Durbul. That is spelled D-U-R-B-U-L.
Hello, Durble. My name's Yona. This is my twin.
It is nice to meet all of you.
I figure everybody else would introduce themselves rather than...
That's what I'm assuming.
Calvin, what are you doing?
What are the chances that Bermangu has a pamphlet for his pocket?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm assuming Bermangu just has a pamphlet.
Fantastic, I give it to him.
A pamphlet?
He runs a cult.
You go to hand this to him, he looks at it, he looks at you with that look of, I don't want that shit, and then just ignores you.
I'm fine. I'm Bermangu.
Okay.
It's-
There's a number on the back, and I don't know what it's for, but anyway, you just look it over. Praise
You can ignore
Awkwardly sit it on his desk.
Oh my god.
Enough of that. Enough of that.
Just stop
You
his
don't
expression.
have to do it.
You don't.
You don't have to.
Elrith just joined us and even she knows.
Yeah, you really don't have to, dude.
Emperor Derbil, I sincerely apologize.
King,
Emperor.
He knows that he does what he wants, and if this is an option,
I'm gonna be honest. You put it on his desk. He doesn't even pay attention to you as you do it.
Good.
I want to walk up to him and personally shake his hand and be like, I see you are a man who sees into.
Anthony, this isn't anything bad. Roll me a strength. Just a straight strength.
How badly does he break your arm?
Please. Yes.
Wait, where's the thingy?
At the very top.
Oh, it's right.
It's just a strength check.
Yeah, just a strength check.
And I roll a d20, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Luckily, I have a modifier. God fucking.
Is he trying to out handshake?
it's +4.
I rolled a 5 with a modifier of 4, so.
It was a nat one!
All bones.
So, you have a high strength, so, you still have a very firm grip. But his grip is far firmer than yours. And you kind of get the sense, and this is why I had you roll a strength, that he's kind of testing your strength. It's something that you would probably be used to. Something that, a fellow warrior, a fellow fighter, would out of
expecting a handshake in its own battle.
He's now being flailed around the room.
Your strength, and he looks at you and he gives
That
you a
one thing,
very
like,
solid
that one
nod.
video of Hulk just
I
like.
like you. You seem to be like a good fighter. Could be a little stronger though. He slaps you on the arm.
Well, arenas are a constant test of strength and wit, so that's going to change soon.
So I'm Yuna. This is my twin.
Sir.
Lucius, introduce yourself to the Emperor.
Hi.
That's about all you're gonna get out of her, I'll be honest.
You're not really on my good side.
He looks at the two of you, and he goes, "You're of the Spectre family, correct?"
Yeah, we are.
We are.
He lets out the biggest, most bellowing laugh I think you probably have ever heard, and he slams his fist on the desk. I've heard tales of what you have done. Let me tell you, I am intrigued by you.
Anything to piss off her parents.
Not only your parents, but the other nobles.
Oh, it's great.
I love it.
Yeah?
I have heard much about your tales. Trust me, you have made quite a name for yourself in the political rings of the Empire.
We are known for our method of, if you don't listen to us, we will stab you, so... Not many people get away without a scratch, so... Because we don't take disrespect.
That's like a smile on her face, mind you. She's like, okay.
We don't take disrespect, so...
Nor should you. If someone was just to disrespect you, my answer is give him a firm punch in the face.
Yuna, I like him.
I do too.
Yuna, I like him.
I like him too.
Yeah, okay. No, you have my respect now. You have my respect. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear
I have
it.
respect.
Did anybody else want to introduce themselves?
Sure. Hey, I'm Celadon. Would you like your beef shank?
Do you hold
Beef
out this
shank.
beef shank to him? He looks it over, looks at it for a little bit. He walks up to you, picks it up, gives it a sniff. Of course I will. This seems to be fresh, and it's been a while.
You definitely didn't catapult a cow for that.
He walks back to his desk, slams it down on the desk, definitely ruining some of the papers on there.
Nah, fuck
He
the
doesn't
papers.
care. No, my pamphlet.
He ruins the
When he
pamphlet.
slams slams this on the paper, the pamphlet just like falls off and like falls into like a little bin.
Comedically falls into the trash can.
Well, it falls into a trash can,
Move. I need
spontaneously
to-
bursts into flames.
He turns.
Oh my god.
He turns back to all of you. Well, I'm glad that you are more of this type than what I was expecting.
With that, trust me, we are not what you were expecting in the slightest.
Oh, not at all. I'm glad. But I'm sure you're wondering why I've called you here. So I guess I should explain myself. I must say I've taken an interest in the fact that you single-handedly managed to help save the town of Savior's Bulwark. From the reports that I've read so far, it seems like the town might not have held if you were not there and had not done what you had.
I'm glad that we could help.
Is that instead of working as mercenaries for the Empire as a whole, I'm going to enlist you personally. You're going to be a personal band that I am going to send on missions.
That sounds
They will
good to
be
me.
dangerous. They will be infiltrating. Some of them may risk your lives. And to be honest, depending on the outcomes of your missions, it may decide the fate of the Empire.
Alright.
No pressure, honey.
I'm most excited by this news.
I'm in if everybody else is.
Certainly.
I'm with you.
As long as I'm getting paid.
You
May
will
I
get
ask
paid,
how
my
much
friend.
is the pay?
Yeah.
I assume it depends on the mission.
Most certainly.
Do not worry. Working for the Emperor has his benefits.
I would
In
hope
between
as much.
missions, when you return to the capital, or if you have to be sent right away, I will allow you to ask for a certain gold value of supplies. Things like potions and stuff like that.
Oh, so we get
I will be
funded.
able to help cover at least some of the cost of certain weapons. And do not worry, you will be paid handsomely.
May we leave our chicken in your care?
Yes.
He looks at you confused for a moment and goes, I can have things arranged, yes, for a chicken.
We have a pet chicken, and his name is Sir Clucksworth. He's currently the blacksmith getting armor made for him.
He pauses for a moment. You know what? I will not question it. I have seen and heard of much weirder things.
Say, as long as Sir Clucksworth is taken care of and safe, I'm good.
I can ensure that.
But so we're all in agreement.
Quite literally the least I could do.
Also, I have a question. When we come back and we have like downtime, is there a place we get to stay, or do we have to find our own place?
I will ensure you have somewhere to stay. Do not worry. I cannot have my own personal, infiltrators staying in any old place, of course.
Sounds good to me then.
Of course, if you wish to stay somewhere else, you are more than welcome to. I will not force you to stay there.
Of course.
Okay, but what's the catch?
The catch is that you will be working for me.
And we have to do what he says.
What does that mean?
You will do as I order. And if you do not, well, depending on exactly what you do not do, best case scenario, I will be relieving you of service, and you will not receive payment for the mission.
Worst case,
Worst
we
case
die.
scenario, you are branded as traitors and are wanted by the Empire.
Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
That sounds.
I'm going to be fair. As long as if I tell you to go kill a bunch of demons or devils, I expect you will. And if I hear that you have teamed up with said demons or devils, I think you will understand why I'm labeling you as traitors.
Understandable.
We'll see. So don't do anything to mess this up for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Xander, don't do anything to mess this up for us.
Yeah.
Alright, I liked you in the beginning. but I don't appreciate it now.
We were supposed to be newbies, and
Anyway, I am good. I accept for myself. I do not speak it for everybody else.
I accept. I want this world to be back to normal.
He looks at the rest of you.
I trust my sister. I'm with her. So.
I believe I've made it clear that I'm also okay with this offer and will gladly accept.
I'm glad to have a monk back in the services of the Empire. It's been too long since we have seen one of your people.
I'm glad I've found my way here then.
Birdman Goo? Goo?
He's just
Sean.
too insulted.
Sean.
This man would
Sean,
be-
stop playing Valorant.
No, but you go for it. I'm
Don't
not.
play it now. Oh my god.
I'm fine with it.
Sean's not playing Valorant.
He's offering us a good deal, you know, getting aid, weapons. I honestly.
And a place to stay.
That too.
Yeah.
The campaign is basically getting a sugar daddy. Come on.
Yeah.
I kind of focused on the fact that he was going to supply us with weapons, which I heard.
Which is fair.
So, Goo, do you accept?
For now.
Ooh.
Very
Good.
well.
Katari?
Yes.
It is settled. And I will inform you of your first mission. To the west of the Triwell region is a vast plains region, known as the Farstrider Plains. They have been under constant attack from demons and devils and cultists. There is a contact who has been asking for the aid of the Empire for some time, and I've decided, now that I have all of you, that we can finally accept his request. And at this point, a dwarven man walks in. Birdman Goo, you recognize this man. This is the man that you ran into when you happened upon what happened to your fellow cult members.
But
It is a dwarf with a Stetson hat on, a leather vest, leather pants, black boots. He walks in, he has a crossbow on his back. Good to see you. I'm glad I'm getting some help, finally.
Hi.
what is he doing here?
The Emperor speaks up. Allow me. Oh boy, guess we're between voices. Allow me to introduce you to Thordrum. He is a local from the Farstrider Plains.
Okay.
He has been petitioning the Empire for some time for aid. Fortunately, we haven't had the resources. From what I understand, some of the towns may have already fallen, others are at threat. Your mission is to go with him and help clear out this problem.
Alright, we'll do our best.
Very well.
Simple enough.
Birdman Goose is speechless.
Yeah, Thordrum, when he walks in and looks at you, he gives you a nod of, like, kind of has that look of, wasn't expecting to see you again.
Okay, so can I make a perception check?
Yeah, well, what are you trying to see?
If he's a piece of shit.
That would be an insight. So roll an insight check.
Well, I have passive insight of 14.
Roll to see if you get anything better.
Got a 14. Wait, do I have plus 2? 16.
He seems like a good guy. From your previous interaction with him when you went drinking with him, he seems like a good guy. He genuinely just wants to help his home. The Farstrider Plains is his home. It's where he grew up. It's where he's from. He wants to help it.
Okay. Alright, fine. Alright. Everything's fine. I don't. What do you,
Birdman Goo's really over here like
Look at me like
maximum
it's
brain
fine.
size. Everyone's against us.
Look, man, I didn't mean anything by it. You
Anyway. Do we get a couple days rest or are we going now?
course. Take some time to rest, restock. If you need anything, let me know, and I will do my best to get my hands on it.
We'll make a list for you.
Very well.
Can someone show us where we're staying then?
Yes, I will have a guide you. Forge room will be in the same place. If you wish to ask him any questions, you are welcome to. If you wish to ask me any questions, do it now, or hope that you can find me when I'm not busy in politics.
Say, feel free to let me and Lucius know when you want to play politics and have two really scary people behind you.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the council is too stubborn. I've tried all I can.
Yeah, but I feel like the Chaos Twins would instill some kind of fear.
He's like a good, like, popular influence, you know?
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah, please do let us know.
I will keep you in mind. Maybe I will shake things up a bit.
It'd be funny.
You know, council meetings get boring every once in a while.
Yeah, that's fun.
Sounds good to me. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome. You know where to find me.
Will do. I'm gonna start heading out.
Wait. What has the Asmir been doing this whole time?
The ASMR has just been standing there. He's standing there, cross-armed, sword on hip, stern face, not said a word.
Oh, coward.
Yeah.
I'm just anticipating. Can I sort of like step a little closer to them, because like they look amazing, and I sort of just want to get a closer look, sort of like gauge.
Oh yeah, this guy to you is amazing looking. Like, he is epic. Like, for how large he is. Yeah, you step up closer to him, he does not budge. He keeps looking dead ahead, keeping an eye on the entire room, doesn't move a muscle.
So I'm gonna turn to the Emperor and be like, can I get a set of armor like this, like medium weight, please?
Unfortunately, I cannot get you that. That armor was forged in the heavens themselves. It was bound to the ASMR, from what I understand.
Nothing's worth having if it's easy. Fair enough. Yes.
Really waiting for Birdman Goo to be like, I go up and offer him a pamphlet.
I've been waiting this whole time, I'll be honest.
I just imagine Birdman Goo, while a lot of this discussion's going on, is just like trying to somehow put this pamphlet in either like this guy's hand, finding
Just,
like
like,
a belt loop to put it in.
He sneaks up to this massive dude and slowly pamphlet, like, just a chink in the armor, just there. Okay.
I'll just lay this on the floor in front of you whenever you want it.
Oh my god. This is great. I love it.
I'm assuming Birdman Goo isn't doing that.
No, he's totally doing that.
Yeah, he doesn't pay any attention to you.
It's like threat 0%.
To be fair, you get the feeling that if this man wanted to, he could grab you and crush you.
Oh yeah.
Without any effort.
Anyway,
He's got those washboard abs.
shall we get going? We don't want to take any more of the Emperor's time. I'm sure he's busy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wait, Berbengu, and do you also want to come with me to ask the Emperor if there's a better bar? Ooh, I want to know about all the bar locations. I want to drink with the Emperor.
And before they start talking about that, Elrith is gonna make a really swift exit.
Yeah, Elrith leaves the room.
I would say I'm pretty sure I've left the room by now.
You just left the room.
If he wants to, you know, sort of, you know, kick back. I wouldn't phrase it like, but if he just
earn some free
You
time.
know, just casually
And,
drink with the
you know,
ambulance.
he needs a place to drink and some drinking, but I'd be willing to, you know.
If you ask the Emperor if he wants to drink with you, he will say that if he has the time, he will try, but it is not likely because he is unfortunately busy with bullshit, to put it simply. But if he finds time, he gladly will. It's been a long time.
I'm ready to go to this new house of ours.
Alright. Well, after that, I'll follow the rest of the group.
Yeah, a guard is outside with the receptionist, and they will lead you back down through the spire and everything. Bermangu, you have to walk down all those flights of stairs.
Again.
And they lead you out into the center plaza, and they lead you over to another building. This building, as you enter and you start walking through, is kind of basically like an apartment building for people to stay in. Most likely, you can assume that this is where counselors will stay, you know, guests stay, things like that. People who do not live in the city stay here, and even if they do, there's a chance that they might stay here, depending on how much status they have and where they are in their ranking. You are led up to the top floor and are led into a very large room. There is a large sitting room, kind of, you know, general common area, with a kitchen attached to it, and then a bedroom for each person.
Hey, Lucius, did you need help moving your bed into my room?
If you ask a guard, they will also help.
Oh, hey, can you help us move Lucius's bed and...
Get a guard to do it. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, we...
The guard and some servers will come in and they will move the bed. And
We'll use that as a storage room.
Before the guard that guided you here leaves, he says that if you ever end up needing anything, just call for a servant and they will ensure that you can get it.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Perfect.
So yeah, Lucius and I like staying in the same room.
Once the guard leaves, I look around and say, so what are the odds that they're a female? Oh my fucking god. Hey, man.
We only heard female and then nothing.
Really glad the rest of that blinked out.
No, I said, what are the odds that they're a female?
Apparently, we just can't hear the last word.
We don't want to hear the last word, apparently.
I'm doomed to never finish a sentence.
Apparently.
Like, look, it's been a long journey. A man needs to unwind.
Say, I feel like at this point we're all splitting off to do separate things.
Yeah, Xander, I think you end up just kind of standing alone as other people do other things.
Well, that's alright.
He wanted to pick up other chicks
I figured.
that were servants.
If there are any local wenches that I can earn time with. Wenches?
Xander, if you want to go looking, you certainly can. Give me a charisma check.
Wait a minute.
Please roll.
I want to.
Please roll. Please
Famous
roll.
last words.
I don't know if I want to. My charisma is -2.
Oh no.
Do it.
Do it.
Roll terribly.
Shut up! I swear, if I get a nat 20.
Embarrass yourself in
Fudge.
front of people servants.
Okay.
It's the only nat 20 you ever get.
I know. It's the... Oh shit, I gotta roll again. I don't want to talk about it.
Sean, what is it?
I don't know.
I got an 11. It's not bad.
That's not bad.
I have a modifier of -2, which makes it 9.
Oh, I thought you were saying that you got 11 total.
No. So you go around, you try and chat up some. No one seems extremely interested. Some people might play along for a little bit, but you unfortunately are unlucky.
I'm a hopeless romantic.
Say.
Sure thing, buddy.
Yeah.
Did we ever receive a letter back?
Emphasis on hopeless.
Did you ask if you got a letter back?
Yeah.
You do not get a letter. But about this time, all of a sudden you hear a voice in your head.
What do you wait? Do you fucking Pigeon Service Prime? Live in 2 days.
Pigeon Prime.
They fucking Raven Prime it or whatever.
Yuna, you would probably hear. This would probably be directed at you because it can't go to both.
Yeah.
Yuna, it is good to. I have received your letter and I have arrived in Triwell.
Hello, Master.
It is good to hear from you.
We have a slight problem.
Yes, I have read over your letter and it's most concerning. I'm currently finding a place to be able to meet you. It will probably be in one of these many studies here in the city. Once I know, I will contact you and ensure that you can get here as fast as possible.
Did you want both of us or just Lucius, Master?
Yes, both of you.
Okay. I hope to hear from you soon, Master.
Of course.
I assume the connection severs at that point.
Yep.
Hey, Lucius. Lucius?
What?
Master is in town. Once he finds a place for us to meet, he said he'll contact us and we can head over at that point.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm going to go explore the town. If anybody else wants to come with me.
I'll join you.
I shall also join you.
I'll come too, since no one seems interested.
Doesn't mean you won't find someone in the city.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Is there anything specific you're looking for? Just one.
Well, I want to go grab Sir Clucksworth.
Yeah.
And the armor.
Yeah,
Should I
you
just
go.
assume that Lucius is just with Yuna?
What?
Most of the time.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna follow them, Yuna.
Okay.
Yeah, you go, you collect the armor, you collect the chicken. As you are continuing to explore and you're leaving, you hear, Yuna, you get another message. This is just a message spell. And it says, I have found a place sending a messenger to the center to collect you. You
Okay.
have 25 words to respond.
Will do. May take time exploring the city currently.
You do not hear anything back. You know that he would have received it. You know the spell. It's the message spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you explore the city. Is there anything else you were looking for in particular?
No, I was just kind of seeing if I run into anybody, like, interesting or just walk around.
Yeah, you don't seem to find anything too interesting. You explore some more of the city. Are you exploring the outer ring, the middle ring, or the center?
I'm just wandering. I'll be honest.
Yeah, you wander in and around. You don't really find anything. You probably wander for about, we'll say maybe 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
You don't find anything too interesting, but you get a better understanding of the city.
Hey, Elrith, why don't you and Celadon and Xander head off? Me and Lucius have to go see an old friend of ours.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, the 3 of you go off and continue doing whatever you wish. Yuna and Lucius, I'm going to focus on you because I'm going to do this before we end. So both of you make your way back to the center, to your
Alright, go on, let's talk shit about him.
back to your apartment building, and there is a messenger waiting outside. They identify themselves, say that they were sent by your master, and they will lead you into the inner ring to a grand university that is stationed in there. They take you in, they guide you through some of the halls into a large, basically magic training room. Yuna, you are used to these these places. Lucius, if you were ever with Yuna during her training, you are used to these areas also. Um, they're very large rooms with wards protecting the walls and the doors so that, spells don't break things, and that it is any spells that are used are contained, basically. And your master is standing there in the middle of the room. Yuna or Lucius, would you like to describe what your master looks like?
So our master is an older tiefling. He was doing this as a favor to our parents when we found out that I had magic. So he's kind of been with the family for years as like a friend, and then he became our master, and we were to call him nothing else but master. So we don't even know his name. It's just been master.
As you enter, he looks at both of you. Ah, it is good to see you both again.
Master! I missed you.
And I missed the both of you. It has been some time. How have you been?
Causing chaos. What else?
As I would expect.
Let's say, considering you know that we hate our parents, and we genuinely like you, though.
He looks at both of you. He looks at Lucius. I understand what you are talking about. I can tell the magic. It is wild, chaotic. Lucius, how have you been processing not only what has happened, but what you saw?
It's a struggle, I guess, but honestly, I really don't know. It is too sudden.
That is understandable. Have you informed your sister of what you saw?
No, I have not.
And I never pushed because I trust my sister.
While it is
I
not
don't really know what it
important, while it does not mean anything, fortunately. But if you wish to share it with your sister, instead of I explain it, you may go ahead, but I will gladly explain what has happened. It is not important for your learning of magic, but what you have witnessed, since you have never been to this place before.
Yeah.
I do not know if you wish to inform what you had saw.
No, I can tell her. Don't worry. Yuna, so, you know that big old blast that went off? So,
The dream?
yeah, I kind
This
of
would
went
be
to like
before
a
the dream.
This is before the dream, like when that blast went off during battle.
Oh, okay, sorry. That blast. The sparks.
Yeah, that was me. I kind of like went into like a trance, and like an astral projection kind of thing, and I may or may not, I may have seen the home planet of Tieflings.
Oh, shit.
It was no astral projection, young one.
Oh.
You were transported to the astral plane, and by coincidence, you were transported just outside of the home planet of your people.
Oh. Yeah.
You were there.
That sounds scary, but also kind of cool, though.
I know.
Like I said, it is nothing that concerns your learning of magic, but I can understand that seeing your home planet for the first time in your entire life could mean something.
Say, Lucius, we should tell him about the dude who keeps appearing to us and won't leave us alone.
The void, right? That guy.
So basically, we're just going to say that we tell him about the dreams and the voice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like sitting here explaining that again.
Yeah, when you inform him of this voice and who this is and this god, he is confused. He has never heard of this. This is not something he is familiar
I
with.
pull out the
This is
book. I still have the book.
Yeah, you pull out this book. It is not that he does not believe you. He just has never heard of this.
Well, yeah, no, I didn't think he wouldn't believe us. I just...
Yes, if you give him the book, he says that he will read over it and he will figure it out.
I give him
try
the
to
book.
See what he can tell.
We're here for a few days in Triwell until we're being sent off on our next mission. So... And I know a few days is not a lot for magic training, as per the many years that you were my master and still are my master. But I was hoping you'd be able to help Lucius at least process what's going on and maybe be able to, like, somewhat control. Not a lot, but like some.
Of course, I will do what I can. And if you are able to, we will start now.
Say, do you want me to go inform the others, Lucius, or do you want me to stay?
Go inform them. Yeah. We can start now. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is where we are going to end this session. Lucius, you are now being trained. Your master now has this mysterious book, manifested by a god that you don't know. At least not know well.
Oh, that was a good session. I enjoyed
Yeah.
that.
Very roleplay heavy, but I think this is a good cooldown after
It is.
everything has happened.
That was
Alright.
pretty fun.
So shall we end by going through each person and, saying goodbye? Shall we start with Celadon or Calvin?
So every time I have a week or so to prepare something to say for this, but I never do.
You're right.
Relatable.
Anthony, Xander,
What?
say goodbye to the stream.
Oh.
Damn, not listening to me. God.
I was listening half. Anyway. Yeah, I was sustaining myself. Anyway. Bye, I guess. I got cock blocked again. That's the second time this session.
Mads, Lucius.
Starting to decide things, and I am excited about the decisions that I want to make.
Sean, Goo.
So am I.
I've got some suspicions of some people, but I'm here with my gang. That they really mean a lot to me.
Fine, no one will betray you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shri, Katari.
He was a friendly man along the way.
Stream and enjoy your day.
Megan, Elrith.
Ah!
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Ricky,
Goodbye.
our amazing-ish dungeon master.
I am the best dungeon master. Thank you very much. But I'm excited to see what this tempting offers do.
And me, Yona, and I am signing off for the night. Thank you for joining our streams, and I'm glad that you could come watch, and we'll see you guys hopefully next week. Bye!